Right, so we are back, and today, if you look at the setting, I think from episode 2, 3 and 4, and especially also back to episode 1, they actually learned a lot from Chef Patrick. And looking at all these things today, right, girls can't cook, I think this episode become girls cook very well. Okay, because I'm surprised they actually can come up something like this for today's episode. But again, the most important people that I need to introduce. Okay, so like I said just now, there's a twist at the end of this episode. So stay tuned that we're going to announce something at the end of this episode that will be coming back on the episode 6. But also do bear in mind, these 3 teams are the winner for the past few episodes because they score very high point. So that's why they are coming back. So no further ado, let me introduce the most important of all, Chef Patrick, into this program. Come on, Chef Patrick.
Hello.
Alright, so after watching a couple episodes, what do you think? Have they improved themselves or?
Yes, I think so. They have improved tremendously. So today our expectation will be a lot higher.
A lot higher.
A lot higher.
In fact, yes, looking by the setup, I think it's actually
because we want them to go into the final team to be very exciting. It's going to be a very exciting competition.
We will announce it later. Right. So we also have there another guest judge from Mandarin Oriental, and of course, let's welcome Chef Sally. So it's your first time coming to this show.
Yes, I was invited by him.
Right.
Yeah.
So are you looking forward? Are you excited?
Yeah, of course I'm excited because there's not much female chef. So these little girls are here to expose themselves. Yeah, there are a lot of points and tips which they should abide by it.
Right.
But since they are first time in cooking, so we get a bit leeway for them. You see. Yeah. But I'm still very particular about cleanliness, organizing.
Yeah, of course that's what he said. The tidiness, cleanliness, and of course the most important of all, hygiene. Right. And of course do not serve judge sashimi. Half-cooked food. Lucky they are still around after a few episodes. Okay, so the next one, Chef Richard. You guys probably have seen him the last couple of episodes already, and he's still alive. So that means the food's still okay, right? Right. So any advice for them?
Okay, so today is a semi-final.
Yes.
So I think everyone for last 2 weeks they have been doing very well, and still the same. I think the most important is still the hygiene and the cleanness.
Oh, they actually take note. They all 3 judges stress on this, but I don't know what Chef Lian going to say. Right. So welcome, Chef Lian. I hope you don't say the same thing. Chef Lian, the heavyweight.
Hello, hi everyone. So for me, right, I'm very excited to see what the girls come out today because although we say that they can't cook, but they had some great dishes the last few rounds. So it's not so much about how you cook it, but at the end of the day, the presentation is important and also taste your food.
Right. Okay, today one is very interesting. So judges do take note. It's not 2 teams. It's actually 3 teams. We call the triple death match. Okay, so 3 teams will competing with each other. Okay, then of course the winning team will emerge into episode 6. Okay, so do take note of that. But of course there's a twist which we announce it later. What's the twist? Okay, so you guys feel free to walk around to give your opinion about how they handle the food and stuff like that. Okay, we'll shoot all this and we will probably show you audience out there how the girl actually prepare. And actually quite look forward to it. That what are they cooking today? Right? Any last advice before we start cooking?
Good luck.
Good luck.
Just be confident.
Try your best.
And don't panic.
I feel you should look good lah. A girl look good in the kitchen always sell one.
No, even you don't cook well, you must look good.
Okay. You can't cook, but at least look good.
That's why we call girls can't cook.
Alright, so no further ado, let's start the cooking show now. Let's invite the girls back. Let's go. Okay, so after hearing the judges, so let's hear from the girls. So like I said again, today is very interesting. We have a triple death match. So we have 3 teams competing with each other. So of course, we have team A. We want to introduce who are you?
Hi everyone, my name is Trin. And my name is Lian.
So are you glad that you guys are back again?
Yes, very. We're so excited and happy today.
just now I see you guys actually prepare ingredients that you guys are ready to kill the other group. Am I right to say that?
We do our best. We do our best.
Right, let's introduce Team B. Come.
Yeah, hi, I'm Rachel.
I'm Jen.
Okay, so are you ready for today's episode?
Yes.
Definitely.
Okay, good. All right, the last team, that doesn't mean they're the last. Okay, we always save the last for the best. Team C.
Yep. So hi, I'm Lian.
I am Izan.
Right, so are you guys ready?
Always ready.
Always ready. May I know what you guys are cooking?
So we're actually preparing a chicken stew dish.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alongside with a prawn cocktail salad.
Okay, sound very long. Actually, your title always very long one. Then what you guys cooking?
We are cooking ocean duet, so it's salmon with a prawn cocktail.
Okay, make sure your prawn is cooked. Team A.
So for our main dish, we have bacon wrapped with habitat fish.
What today mostly fish
For side dish, we'll be cooking leaf.
Yeah, side dish will be cooking prawn.
Prawn? Okay, make sure your prawn is cooked.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so are you guys ready? So we do a countdown. So you guys are given 1 hour to prepare everything. Okay, from washing, chopping, frying, and plating. Okay. Girls, get ready, and your time start now. 1 hour. Let's go.
For me, I would say, right, we all winner in our heart. It's no matter who win or who lose, as long as we overcome our obstacle, we learn through a journey. I feel this is already a big achievement.
I will tell myself yesterday to not wash the flowers. So we had like very beautiful flowers that Rachel has procured, and it's a bit withered and not noticed on like our final plating. So I think that's like a big waste, I'd say.
10 minutes left.
This competition, how I maintain my composure is to go back to the mindset where it's not about winning. It's just about the process and to produce things that will taste good and look good.
Okay, time's up. So we are back, and you can see this group very excited because they keep blocking me, so I'm not in the film. Okay, so they try to push me out of the film. Okay, so yes, now we are back. Critical moment to try their food. So before the judges try your food, you want to hear a story. What is this? Why you cook this? And which one the judges need to taste. Okay, come.
Okay. So the name of our dish is called Rainbow Reef because it's Christmas season, and then we think that it's a joyful season. That's why we have multi-color here, yellow, red, and green. All are different colors. So this is to celebrate our beautiful country season during this winter season.
And your base is actually, I realize, is asparagus.
Yes.
Right. So from far it looked like little leaf. You see, but come closer, it's actually asparagus. I think the idea is really there. I kind of like the plating. It look nice. It look delicious, and the prawn look like number 6. You purposely make it stand, is it?
6 production.
Wow, 真好练啊. Okay, good. Right, judges.
So I like the whole dish as a concept. I think it's pretty well thought through, and it's not something that an amateur chef would do. I think there are a few refinements definitely you can make. So, for example, I think the salsa, my personal preference is to have a bit of cucumber, because the cucumber is a bit lighter in flavor. It will take away from the sourness, right? So it balances everything out. And it can be more chilled, so that when it's served, right, and it's like more refreshing. Okay, and then for the bacon itself, I think the bacon cuts a bit too thick. If you would have chosen prosciutto instead, right? It's thinner. It doesn't take away the flavor of the fish, right? Then it's a bit more balanced, right? So the concept is good. I think this execution refinement will be good. Yeah, thank you.
Well, for my side, yeah, it's improved a lot. Very colorful, and I really enjoy your sauce. I think beside the hygiene cleaners, not only your team, everyone also doing quite well. Yeah, because I more focus on hygiene and cleanliness.
First of all, congratulations, both of you, especially Lian. You improved tremendously. Okay? So at least I don't see you panic, and you have never burned your garlic again. You are the first one who burned the garlic. Okay? And you are more oriented. Right? I look at all this. So for this girls can't cook, it's not just about what you have presented here, but it's about your growing up. From the first episode, where you are blur, sotong, don't know what is this, till today, I think I'm very happy. Okay. As for the sauce, I think it's a well-balanced sauce. I agree with every chef that has said the cucumber, because you are doing a mango. I would prefer maybe instead of the cucumber to overtake, but I would prefer you to have more like parsley. Yeah. The stem, the stem may also make it a bit more lighter, maybe like, more kind of bites also. All right? And overall, you all cook well. Yes, the bacon, but I can't blame you all because, the bacon is like that. And I agree with Chef Lian. Should maybe look in Parma ham. Okay, Parma ham may be another option for you all in future. Thank you very much. Keep it up. Hopefully you all go final. Hopefully, I don't know yet.
Okay, first of all, based on your presentation, I'm being blown away. Because girl can't cook. If you tell me girl can't cook, I don't believe. Okay, as for your creativity, you say rainbow wreath because of Christmas. I agree, because of the multicolors. As for what you said about the salsa, because to me it's more of a mango salsa. So the combination of the sweetness, the sourness is there for me, and it's very refreshing. I like the presentation of the asparagus at the bottom. It looks like the rafting on the fish. So it's good. But what Chef Lian said about the bacon, yes, it should be a prosciutto instead. Yeah. Other than that, the prawn the doneness is there, the crunchiness. Yeah. And the color also, the brownness of the prawn.
Okay, there we have it. Here from judges and here from Team A. So, give me a one. We set up for Team B. Let's go. Now we are back with Team B. Okay, so before we present anything to the judges, you tell your story, what your dish called, and why you call this.
So our dish is called Harmony Duet, and it's comprises of salmon as well as a prawn cocktail. So the reason why we call it like Ocean Harmony is because these are two of the most popular seafood around the world. So we decided to combine both, and hopefully that you all will enjoy the meal. And I peel the prawns because I like to peel everything and eat easily. So I don't like to leave the little shell. But I learned that actually looks nicer with the shell from like the other girls. So that's a good learning point. Because I was deciding between two presentation style. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so for the prawn cocktail, the sauce we use mayo, garlic, and also a bit of tomato sauce to give it the color. And for the main dish, right, we have salmon. We did a very simple pan fry. We also use the teriyaki sauce from
Kum Kee.
Kum Kee, yes, that's right. And And then the vegetables we bake it with thyme, lemon, pepper. Actually all this simple. Little salt.
So which dish you want to present to the judge?
This one here.
Okay,
yeah, this one.
So we start from you, since you are still eating.
Okay. Presentation-wise, it's nice compared to, yeah. Anyway, I noticed that the potato is not cooked. So what you can do is that you parboil the potato, then you roast it. Okay, and then for the garlic, it's good that you put some butter. It's soft, the doneness is there, but it doesn't bring out the garlic. Maybe garlic butter tastes better. As for the salmon, the doneness is just right for me. But the earlier one I saw, sorry, can I say it? The earlier one, it was with the teriyaki sauce, it's really, really charged, but still the doneness is there. So your theme today is teriyaki salmon. I don't taste any teriyaki sauce at all. Maybe you should have reduced the sauce and then you drizzle on top. Okay, what else? The prawn. Yeah, the prawn doneness is good. Okay, the avocado, yeah, the sauce is okay.
Cocktail, I quite like it. Well cooked on the prawn. I think the presentation nice. Overall, the presentation I like it because it's very natural. That's how I cook always. Okay. I think my potato is okay. Maybe I give them the bigger piece. So I take the smaller piece. So I'm quite smart there. Sorry, chef. Then yeah, I think whether you roast it or they boil the potato to cook it, that's one way. But you're gonna roast it to this extent. Either you cut it in a smaller pieces, or you want a whole piece, you make it longer. Right? Whether the tomato or pepper will be cooked separately in another tray, so that you have a different timing to come out. As I just now did mention, maybe 30 minutes. But you said try the 20. So you have to test every piece of it. Okay? Not, of course, not to bite and then put back, you know, but you know, take a pencil or whatever or knife to test it. Okay, so overall, I think not too bad. Yeah. Keep it up. And I think overall, I also see a lot of improvement from the girls so far. So keep it up.
Well, for me, the piece is nice, the salmon piece, but I found the mini potato is a bit hard. Yeah. Well, the whole presentation is still colorful, but I think lack of maybe yellow color, something like that. Yeah.
Okay, so I think for me, the cocktail prawn, what I would do for the sauce is to dice a few other vegetables inside, so it's a bit more chunky, so that it's not hidden inside, right? And I probably use things like celery, although it's not a common thing that people do, but there's this crunch to it that you could consider, right? The doneness of the prawns, I think earlier on, you didn't put in ice at the start, so when you're cooking prawns and you're serving cold, you can put the prawns in the ice so that it firms up and it's more crunchy. Right? For the salmon, same thing. I don't really taste the teriyaki sauce, so for serving, I think you can put it into like a small glass or cup and just serve on the table. So the guests who want more sauce can add more sauce on there. Yep, I like the roasted vegetables, and I think for the garlic, I would probably wrap it first so that it's more cooked inside, and I turn it on a high char to char the surface. That is another way you can bring up more of the garlic flavor. Yeah. So overall, I think it's a good dish. I think the presentation looks very sophisticated, right? And if you tell me this is someone who doesn't cook, then I can't tell that you can't cook. Yeah.
Okay, there we have it for the judges. So let's bring the other team, Team C, into Girls Can't Cook. Right, back with the show, and we have Team C. You want to talk a little bit about yourself? Who are you, and why do you cook this, and the story behind this?
Hey, hi, I'm Izan. Basically, our dishes for the cocktail salad is more of a fiesta kind of approach. I kept the sauces, which is a mixture of mayo, sriracha, and a bit of lime. I kept it minimal because I wanted the freshness and the original taste of the other elements inside it, which is mango with avocado and tomatoes. It's mixed with thyme and cilantro, and yeah, and a squeeze of lime. Because the title of our chicken with the puff is called Marry Me Chicken.
Okay, good. All right, judges, please go ahead. Chef, come.
Okay, so I think for the dish itself, the prawns, you fried it on a pan, right? Yeah, I think if you did what the previous team did was the prawn cocktail, it'll be less dry, right? And then one more tip you could do is to toss the sauce with the prawns so that it's all well evenly coated, right? One more thing about the serving ware, maybe you could try using a martini glass instead because it's a wider mouth, so it's more elegant when you eat rather than digging into the cocktail cup lah. Right. For the puff pastry, it's well cooked. I think it could go for 1 to 2 more minutes, right? And then for the stew, apart from the chicken, I mentioned earlier on that if you use the thighs, it'll be more juicy, right? Apart from that, I think the stew, the flavor is really good, right? So the breast is a bit dry on the outside, but I mean it dried out when you're cooking. But if you use thigh, you would have solved this problem already, lah. Yeah.
Yeah, for me, the avocado sauce is pretty nice. Okay, but for the soup, for puff pastry, you do this, what we call the soup puff. The presentation is supposed to be puff out one round. That is the right way. But because I think you are doing the first time, I think it's pretty good already. But that's why I happen to see that when you do it rolling, if I don't advise to redo thinner, then you will not puff. Like that one is because too thick. That's why you collect. Yeah, but of course cannot too thin. Too thin, but your baking temperature is supposed to be higher. Yeah.
Actually, I got quite a bit to say. For the prawn presentation, like what Lian said, to me it's very messy. Okay, and then when I ate the prawn, tasteless. Okay, you should mix it up, or maybe you season the prawn a little, or like what he said, you combine all together. It's a bit tasteless. And yeah, right, martini glass, because when I scoop, it like become very messy. And for the doneness of the prawn is still okay. Okay, for the what do you call it, the pie, puff pie. First I saw you coated with dust. Coated with flour, sorry. Coated with flour, sorry. And you had 2 color. So when you dust that time, you have to pat away the flour. Otherwise, one of them was burned and the other one wasn't. And you shouldn't pan sear it whole. You should have cut it cube. Then you sear it. Because you cook it 2 times. You pan sear it, you cut it, then you cook one first, and then the other one, then you cook second. You add them together. So the cooking time is different. Otherwise, you cut all and then you put one time into the pot. But I like the sauce, I must say. The sauce is really good. Yeah. Overall, as for the puff, maybe it's the better pastry chef, but I think you have 2 ways of saying it. One is very authentic, it looks like, like home style. Or another way is that you can use a fork and then you do wine on it. This side, That's it.
Okay, hear from the judges. And of course, we'll leave the judges alone to tabulate the score, see which team will emerge into the winner of this episode to move on to episode 6. But like I said just now, there will be a treat at the end of episode 6, right? So we'll announce on the episode 5 later. Right, we'll be back. Let the judges go and tabulate the score. Alright, see you guys later. Bye. Right, so now we are back with Chef Patrick. So I believe the judges already have tabulated the score. But before we can actually move to announce who's the winner, first runner and second runner up. So Chef Patrick, you got any comments for today's episode?
Yeah, all of them have done very, very well. Above our expectation. Actually, we thought that they can't even compete in all this, and they'll still be uncooked. But all of them have cooked well, so we survived another episode. Yeah.
And of course, I also heard that you are also very kind enough to give them cash components.
Yes, we raised up to 500 cash.
For the winning team for
winning team, and we have 3 master chef lesson for them free of charge.
Okay.
And of course, our sponsor are also by doing so, the sponsor have also increased the number of prizes given to them.
Wow.
Yeah,
okay.
by Kum Kee, by All Big, and Tiong. Yeah, so I think it's good. Yeah.
Okay, good. Wow, that means really good luck to the winner for episode 6. You guys be walking out with cash and of course a lot of prizes for our sponsor. Of course, this show is not possible if we do not have our foreign sponsor. Right. So no further ado, I think you guys are really dying to know who is the winner of this episode, and of course the first round and the second round. Okay, so Chef Leong, please come and present the awards to the second runner-up. Okay, you must say something nice lah. They very sad they didn't win.
I think for them, right, the flavors were great. So if they were to find through some of the things that they have done, then the result might have been a different situation.
Okay, good. So should we invite the second runner-up? So for this episode of 5 of Girls Can't Cook Season 2, so who's the winner?
The team, can't remember team A, team B or team C.
Okay, actually the team is